I'm gonna.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, sir.
I won't.
I've been through this before. Do not put your hands on me. Okay? You're gonna, what, you're throwing me out of a public office?
I'm asking you to leave. Polite. Okay? Go upstairs and get permission to tell them what you're
Stop
doing.
pushing the door into me.
I have to.
You're on film. You're doing this on film. You're a public worker, right?
I understand that. I'm asking.
Why are you pushing me out of the office?
Because you're in here
Well,
with the camera.
I don't need permission.
I need permission to come in here and ask for information, but you do need permission to come in here and film people.
No, I don't.
There's privates. They deal with a lot of threats, okay? So when they saw someone with a mask like that, they were asking
Well,
to take it down to make sure that you weren't a
Hold on,
robber
hold
or
on.
something like
Hold
that.
on, I already told.
On January 2nd, 2024, MAA audits went into the Metheun Town Hall, where he walked into the Inspectional Services office. He was immediately confronted by an entire staff that not only refused his right to film, but told him it was illegal. But two were worse than the rest, and one actually went hands-on with MAA audit, forcefully and physically shoving him back towards the door and then attempting to shut the door on him. Approximately 6 Metheun police officers showed up to the scene. I'm still doing some digging, but it looks like the panic button was hit. And Metheun PD's reasoning for the amount of officers and the response and the poor behavior from that one office was, they deal with threats, and MAA could have been a bank robber. I've done hours of research on this specific topic, and I cannot find one case in history where a bank robber, either before the robbery or after the robbery, ran into a town hall to do a First Amendment audit. But a dangerous job it must be, working in the Inspectional Services office at the Metheun Town Hall. I did speak to one of the members of the elected administrative staff, and I was assured that this behavior was unacceptable, that it did not fall in line with the culture of Metheun, Massachusetts, and its municipal buildings and staff. And furthermore, the mayor has reviewed the video and has instituted training, which Human Resources will be giving to employees immediately. You're going to have to go to MAA Audit to watch the whole video. It's an hour long. I will say he only had problems in this one office. Let's take a look.
Let's get it on. Let's go in. See what happens. I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a building. Electric vehicles only. Look at this building, people. Massive. That's good to see. American flag. Hey. Come on. Human Resources closed.
Yeah, I noticed that stuff.
Time to take that stuff down. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good.
Hello.
Well,
What a stupid question that is. Why are we on camera? A perfect response to that question? Obviously, because someone installed a bunch of cameras in your building, look. And then they will say, no, why am I on your camera? And then you can say, that's 2 stupid questions in a row. A third stupid question, and I'm going to be pretty sure I'm speaking to a stupid person.
Just doing a story. How are you?
Hi.
This stuff needs to be taken down.
Yes, we know.
It's long past, right? We're all over Christmas and New Year's. This guy.
Normally I'd say doing something like that's kind of funny, gives the city official a little bit of personality, but this guy turns out to be a real hole. He thought he was looking cool, but he really looks like a moron. So I'd really like to drive that point home. Show of hands if you're an idiot.
This guy.
Show of hands if you're a huge hole.
This guy.
Show of hands if you hate freedom.
This guy.
Show of hands if you hate America.
This guy.
Show of hands if you're attracted to cats.
This guy.
He's definitely not attracted to cats. Definitely not.
Here you go.
What's the
Flex.
story you got going on?
I can't indulge that until it comes out.
You're coming into here and taking pictures of us, but you're not telling us what the story's about.
You got it. Is that a problem?
Hey, Gene.
It doesn't really seem normal.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Home protection, that's not really safe. There's a lot of private information in here because this is the inspectional department. This is the inspectional department. This is the inspectional department.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, defend the inspectional department at all cost. It is the most dangerous department in the United States of America. This message will self-destruct in 3 seconds.
Everybody from homeowners to businesses. So yeah, why? What, you have approval to do this? It's kind of similar to going into a doctor's office and taking videos.
No, it's nothing like that.
I mean, seriously, leave it to a public official to say something that dumb. That walking into a town hall filming is very much the exact same and identical to walking into a doctor's office and filming. I mean, let's just go over the very first thing. Number one, there's no patience. MAA audit is running out of patience, but there's no patience. No medical equipment, no medical personnel or medical files or protected HIPAA information. Doctor's office is private. I mean, literally, there are no similarities. There are only differences. But this is how uneducated people get into positions of power where they're making a very healthy salary. Let's put this myth to rest. You can film anything in public. There is no expectation of privacy in public. You can even film people without them knowing. In fact, you can film police surreptitiously without them knowing. These are your rights, and MAA Audit's doing a great job on standing up for his.
Well, there's personal information that belongs to residents
Where? I don't see any.
all over in this office. There's inspectional reports right here.
I always think this conversation is really funny. The government wants you to help them, and that's really what it is. They're telling you that you can't film because there's private information everywhere. And here's the argument to that. I don't care what the information is, it is not private because it is in public. So, there is public information everywhere in public. None of it is private. Privacy is on the duty holder. In this situation, it would be in the inspector's office. It is their duty to create privacy and keep that information private. But then they want him to stop filming. The government wants MAA Audit to help them do their job. The last time I checked, the state didn't pay MAA Audit taxes. MAA Audit had to pay the state taxes. We help the state enough. We don't have to help them to do their job. We're helping them do their job enough when we're walking in there and we're getting rid of uneducated and ignorant officials from office. That's our job. That's how we give back. When we get rid of people that are a waste of salary and we put them in the unemployment line. If they want more privacy, that's their problem, not ours.
Okay. Well, I'm not here for that. I told you what I was doing. Doing a story on Metheun Town Hall. And you guys are public employees, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's cameras everywhere, right? So what difference does my camera make? Literally, I can FOIA request them cameras.
Yeah, you can.
And right, so...
Up at my desk and turn around and somebody with a mask on is taking a video of me. That's kind of a little unsettling.
How about this?
Asking where you were from, and you said you can't tell me.
How about this? No mask. Is that better for you? You can see my face? You want to see my head too?
Where are you from?
I don't answer questions like that.
If you're in here for public information, then you become public as well. So we have the right to ask you what you're doing.
I am public. I am the public. And I have the right to decline. I told you what I was doing.
Well, I didn't hear what you were doing. I'm sorry.
I said I'm doing a story
A story.
on Metheun.
Okay. Well, you need to go upstairs and check with the mayor's office. And
Shh. Handlebar. Handlebar. Shh. I've actually encountered this in a lot of audits myself when I'm out there. And people will say, oh, listen, you cannot film us. You need to go check with the mayor's office first. You need to go check with the town manager first. It's funny. I don't recall the slogan reading, land of the free, home of the brave, as long as you check with the mayor's office. This is the United States of America. I'm not checking anything. No checks at all. The only thing that should be checked is this Darren's pants, because he's about to himself.
Oh, I'm making my way up there. I'm making my way up there. I've been through the whole building so far.
I'm going to ask you to go up there first before you come in here with the camera. Okay?
Well, you can ask me, but
I am asking you, yeah.
You do need to get some. Okay.
I'm gonna decline that
Okay.
because
I'm going to
don't touch me. Don't touch me, sir.
I know.
I've been through this before. Do not put your hands on me. Okay? You're gonna what? You're throwing me out of a public office?
I'm asking you to leave. Polite. Okay? Go upstairs and get permission to come back here with the camera, and then that'll be fine. Okay?
Sir.
It's right upstairs. All you gotta do is go
Sir.
up there and tell them what you're
Stop
doing.
pushing the door into me.
He's not
I
pushing
have
the
to.
door.
I
Yeah.
have to tell them what you're
Stop
doing.
pushing the door into me.
He's not
I
pushing
have
the
to.
door.
I
Yeah.
have to tell them what you're
Stop
doing.
pushing the door into me.
He's not
I
pushing
have
the
to.
door.
Yeah.
That's one I haven't seen yet. You tell a public official, stop assaulting me, and their response is, have to. I have to assault you. In fact, there's a whole list of things I can assault you over. Camera, that's in there. I hate my life, that's in there. I just don't like the way you look, that's also in there. Here's the problem, though, taking it to a much more serious note. You don't get to put your hands on somebody. You especially don't get to put your hands on somebody because you don't like their exercising their constitutional rights. It's a deprivation of their rights under the color of law. And 100% a violation of MAA's civil rights. It's also assault and battery. Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 265, Section 13A states that assault and battery are punishable by up to 2.5 years in jail or a $1,000 fine. Assault can be defined as an attempt to use physical force on another person, such as throwing a punch, or a demonstration of an intent to use immediate force, such as coming at someone with fists flying. A battery is defined as the actual physical contact of another person without their consent. An assault and battery charge can be filed without any actual physical harm resulting. The statute of limitations for assault and battery in Massachusetts is 3 years. That was 100% under MGL on assault and battery against MAA audits. It's interesting, though. In one of his first cop watches that I covered, the police charged him, although he didn't put his hands on anybody. But now an unhinged official is not only putting his hands on MAA Audit, he's crushing him with the door. And spoiler alert, the cops do not take him into custody, nor do they even charge him. But that was only a week ago. A far cry from the 3-year statute of limitations. So I hope 2 things result from this video and my assistance to MAA Audit as a fellow auditor and as a close friend. I'm going to get both of those guys jobs. They're going on the unemployment list. They need to be fired yesterday. 2, I'm going to work with MAA Audits and explain to him exactly how you go about filing assault and battery charges against a public official. I'm not one to say you should go to the cops, but they're going to keep doing this behavior unless you let them know very clearly and succinctly that we the people aren't having it, right? If I put my hands on you, I go to jail. If you put your hands on me, I go to jail. How the does that work? It doesn't.
On film. You're doing this on film. You're a public worker, right?
I understand that. I'm asking.
Why are you pushing me out of the office?
Because you're in here
Well,
with the camera.
I don't need permission. I do not need permission.
Yes, you do.
I do not need
You don't
permission.
need permission to come in here and ask for information, but you do need permission to come in here and film people.
No, I don't.
There's private stuff that
You do.
can't
Right.
come in on videos.
Okay? If you get permission,
I'm within my rights
if you get
of
permission
what I'm doing.
upstairs to come in here with your camera, then I have no problem with that. But until
I don't
that
need.
happens,
I have permission. I have permission by the government. I have permission by the
I
government.
understand what you're saying.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
I do.
What's your name? I don't even know who I'm talking to.
Gene Walsh.
And who are you here?
I'm the building commissioner.
You're the building commissioner, so you're the top dog.
In this office, probably, yes.
Okay, and you act like
I
this
don't
to the
refer
public?
myself like that.
And you act like this to the public?
When somebody comes in.
Are you
with
an
a
elected
camera,
official or are you hired?
I'm hired.
You're hired? Okay, good. You too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right?
I have no problem.
I don't want to.
I don't see what the problem is. I don't see what the problem is here. You know what I mean? You're trying to push me out the door,
I am going
Right.
to push you out the door in a second because I'm asking you politely to leave.
and if you
then-
put your hands on me, I'll hit you with assault charges, okay?
Okay.
Because you can't touch nobody, okay?
Well, if I need to close the door so that I can go to work, I have
You
to
don't.
ask you to leave.
You're closing the door because I'm
closing the
here with a
door
camera.
So I can conduct business. Please.
No, you have
This door is always open, sir.
There's a lot of other rooms here. Go to one of the other rooms and do your filming, but before you come back here into my office, go upstairs and get permission from the mayor's office.
I don't have. I have permission.
You do have to do that because
I
I'm
have
asking
permission.
you to do that. I'm asking you to do that,
Is this City Hall?
okay?
I will not go anywhere that is private or personal. This is an open office. I came in here to get some pictures, and you jumped down my throat.
I didn't jump down your throat.
You jumped down my throat. You actually put your
asking
hands
you
on
to-
me. You're trying to push the door
I
into
didn't
me
touch you
out the
yet.
door.
I didn't touch you yet. And
Yet?
I'm asking you to
Yet?
leave so I can.
So what?
conduct
You got plans on putting your hands on me?
Are you trying to create?
I'm not trying to create nothing, sir. I didn't see. You asked me a question when I came in here. You asked me what I was doing when I came in here, right?
Permission is all we're asking.
I don't
You
need
are
permission.
Yes, you
I do
There's
not
FOIA
permit-
requests. There actually is protocol of how to do this.
No,
And you can do
there
it
is
properly.
no permission needed for me
You're
to film in
taking
public
and
areas.
taking videos of us and people's inspection reports and everything else that's in here. You just need to get permission.
Hey, Darren, you need me?
That's all. For the protection of us.
I
and
might never be
people's
ready with
stuff
this
that
guy.
you are videotaping,
What's your name?
so you're not going to get permission. You're
What's your name?
videotape.
What's your name? You work here?
What's your name?
Do you work here?
What's your name?
Good citizen.
You're a public. You're in public space right now.
Good citizen.
So what is your name? And what?
Good citizen. What is your name, sir?
Good citizen.
Okay. I'll get your name. What's your name, ma'am?
I want a business certificate. I can't give it to you.
You see these officials acting like fools, people? You know? I mean, people.
This guy just needs to get proper permission. In order to
There is no
protect us,
permission. Everybody knows that I have permission by the United States of America government.
and you
My
can go into
First
the inspectional
Amendment.
department and videotape inspectional forms that belong to private.
Wait, have I videotaped any?
They're sitting right there on the counter in front of your video cameras.
Where?
sir.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, that's in front of my video camera, huh?
Here's information that
You know how dumb you sound right now?
Commercial zone, I could give
You're telling me I can't record in public.
No, I
You know
didn't
how
say you
stupid
couldn't.
that sounds?
You came into the inspectional
You-
department with a mask on and you're videotaping me, and first you refused to say who you
Hold on, okay? First of all, the mask, it says right there to wear a mask, okay? So, I mean, you're making no sense. You are making no sense. You won't give me your name. You're not professional. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't even bother. Right, listen to her. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. I'm gonna get your name. I'm gonna get your name. I'm gonna get your salary. I'm gonna get everything about you. That's right. That's right. And huh? Yeah? Is that a threat, buddy? Huh? This guy just threatened me. This guy just threatened me. He whispered it, right? But what he don't understand, people, is my camera has got echo effect. So I guarantee what you just mumbled under your breath to me, okay? We got a Darren right there. Big Darren. You know? He made this what it is. Everything's a joke. You see these city workers? Town officials?
Yeah, they give you a letter that says you got an office over there.
Cam, go ahead, cam back on me and I'll get that out of your phone. I'm just letting you know. You can take my picture all you want. You can get my video all you want, but now you made public records, pal. So don't do it.
Other companies. They said you can come check so
Let's see how long this takes.
I'm not hired on that company. You have employees.
There's a bunch of cards. Let's take some of these cards. Maybe this guy's one of them.
We need to talk to Chris.
I know, well, he was a.
Unprofessional, dude. You're unprofessional. You're unprofessional.
I'm unprofessional?
Yeah.
We just asked you to go get permission. All we're asking-
And I told you I don't need permission. Why don't you go speak to? Is there an attorney in this place? You got a city attorney?
We have a problem.
You got this gentleman in here disrupting business, taking photos and.
Videoing us, doesn't want to give us
It's
his
perfectly
name.
legal to be in a public place, taking photos and filming and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I asked
Hi, sir.
him-
How are you?
I asked
What's your
him to
name?
leave, but he won't leave.
Brandon Plum. Officer Brandon Plum.
What's your badge number?
139.
139. How you doing, sir?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
We step out here and talk?
I prefer not to.
Okay. So
What's up?
going on?
Nothing.
Okay.
Say doing a story.
Okay.
I told these people, they asked me cordially, and I told them what I was doing. And then he wanted to turn it into a big, so to say, shit show. You know?
Okay.
Trying to push me out the door. This is a public office. Like I said, I'm doing a story.
Okay.
Okay? I'm in public.
Okay.
I asked him to leave and go upstairs.
And
to
get
the mayor's
permission.
office And get permission to come down here with the.
And I told him I don't need permission. I'm in a public
He won't
area.
Tell us what his story is or what he's doing.
Why would I tell you my story? Then I blow my story. I can't tell you my story until after it comes
You
out.
and I can step out in the hallway here. All right. Just me and you talk, so there's no interruptions. All right. This is just. I'm just asking you to step right here in the hallway and have a conversation with me. Can we do that?
What are we going to conversate? There's nothing to conversate about.
Well, I can get your story without everyone else talking in it. and
I just
can come
told you
in
my.
and talk to
I
them.
just told you my story. I came in here.
Okay.
I was filming. They said, "What are you doing?" I told them what I was doing. He came out from behind the counter over there
Okay.
and tried pushing me out the door. Actually, pushing the door up against me. I have it on film.
He's our supervisor, and I went to get him because he's our supervisor, and he did not push you out of the door.
All right. Are we
You can lie all you want, but the camera doesn't lie. We know that, right? And like I told these people, right? They're worried about my camera. There's cameras in here, right? I can FOIA request some cameras. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm doing a
Are
story.
you done with your?
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Why doesn't everyone go back to their desks?
Right,
I'll
exactly.
continue to talk to this gentleman,
That's all. You know,
and we'll go from there.
there was no need for this unprofessional leader to approach me like he did. You know what I mean?
Coming in the office and he's sticking the camera in his face.
There was no. I'll show you. I'll show you the video, and you can see that this guy's an absolute liar.
Okay.
You know, everybody lies, but the video doesn't lie.
Everyone's
And
everyone's entitled to their
and
opinion.
this guy, nobody wants to give me their
I don't
name
want
in
you to-
here.
I want-
Okay,
You don't
so
have to point fingers and point to people, all right? What are you looking for? Is there anything I can help you with?
yeah, I'm trying to find out that guy's name, and that girl's name, and they don't want to give it to me. And their public work is okay. This is not going to look good.
This one's blank. Oh, it was just upside down.
This isn't going to look good for the town of Metheun.
Okay.
You know.
Is there anything else I can help you out
What's
with?
your name?
Officer Matt St. Jean, how can I help you?
What's your badge number?
P148.
You can't help me. I'm good.
Okay. Are we done or?
I'm almost done in here. I'm not gonna leave because you want me to. I'm gonna
I
leave
know
when
that.
I'm gonna leave when I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not breaking the law. Nothing nefarious.
Is there anything I can help you out
He
with?
said something about my mask. I pulled it down.
Okay.
He said something about my hat. I took it off.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide nothing. I just came from outside. It's cold out there. They actually have signs all out there saying to be in these public areas, you got to wear a mask. And here I am wearing a mask, and he's bitching about me wearing a mask because he's nervous. He must be doing something wrong, right?
I don't mean.
He must be.
I asked you where you were from and what city.
And I don't have to tell you where I'm from. I'm from my mother. I'm from my house. You know, he threatened me too. That guy threatened me. Literally threatened me under his breath. It's on my video, okay? He mumbled right next to me like a dummy. He don't understand that my camera got ultrasound. You know what I mean? It can pick up sound from here to the end of the hallway. That's what he don't understand. And when I go back and I look at the video, and I'm 100% sure that you can hear it on the video, I'll be pressing charges on that guy. Okay?
File a report, absolutely.
Absolutely. You know, this guy over here put his hands on me too, trying to push me out the door. You know, like this, and trying to push me. And then he had the door, and he was pushing the door into me. I got it all on film. You know, this guy threatened me.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
So, just a quick.
Boy, you got all kinds of police here for me, huh? Guy with a camera. You called 20 police officers to the scene. It's absolutely ridiculous. A waste of taxpayers' money.
Well, I'll tell you. It was called here, and I was driving by. I wasn't called here, but since I was in front of the building, I showed up because I don't know what we were dealing with. Okay. So those were the two other officers that were assigned here, but because I was here and driving right in front of it, then I came in.
Okay,
So one of the lady's concerns was your mask was on, right? And she didn't know if she didn't.
Come here.
Listen,
Come here.
Listen, sir, let me finish talking.
I wanna.
Let me just finish talking to them, sir. And they deal with a lot of threats, okay? So when they saw someone with a mask like that, they were asking
Well,
to take
hold-
it down to make sure that you weren't a
Hold on.
robber
Hold
or
on.
something like
Hold
that.
on. I already.
Ain't that something? The staff from the town hall was afraid that MAA might be a robber. Well, I did some digging and some extensive research, and there has been one robbery at the town hall. But the robber wasn't a citizen. It was an employee of City Hall. And ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? The reason for such a crazy response from the staff in City Hall is because they thought MAA audits could be a burglar, a robber, a thief, when in fact the only time town hall's ever been robbed when it was by a member of the staff of City Hall. That's probably why there's cameras in there, because they already got one person stealing from them. But I just wanted to bring that story up because, first of all, it's only a couple years old. Secondly, that's how warped the government's mind is. We had our employees steal from us. So now we're going to hit the panic alarm on you because it's more likely that you would steal from us than we would steal from ourselves. Even though in the history of the city of Metheun City Hall, there's only ever been one robbery, and that was by a city employee. That makes a ton of sense. We can credit that thought to the government.
I told you. They asked me what I was
I'm
doing.
explaining to you
What she told you. She's lying
what
to you.
initial
Okay.
thought was. Trevor, we can clear. Trevor, we can get out.
What's your name?
Sir?
What's your name, sir?
Officer Simpson,
What's your badge number?
191.
Yeah, you guys can leave because you guys are wasting taxpayers' money being here with me.
Guys, you're going to have to go to MAA Audit's channel. His original video and channel link are in the description of this one. His video was over an hour long, so you should see the entire experience and altercation there. There's a lot of things in his video that we didn't show here today, like the rest of the interaction with the police and his interaction with all of the other offices. Like I said in the very beginning, all of the other offices did a great job. In fact, I met the chief of Metheun Police several years ago, and he seemed to be great. However, the Metheun Police have a few skeletons in their closet. And I can't say what it is on here, but let's just leave it at this. One of their full-time officers of 19 years, just 3 years ago, was terminated because he had pictures on his computer that he shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Pictures bad enough that his own department and the FBI raided his house and arrested him. But I have had good experiences here in Metheun, so I reached out to a few members of the elected body. And while I won't release their name or their position, I will say that they were horrified by the inspector's actions. And those actions do not reflect the beliefs of the city of Metheun. They also do not reflect the training and core values of the city of Metheun. The mayor has looked at this and is delegating it to human resources so more training can be provided. And after speaking to that unnamed official, I've offered my services free of charge to train them on the First Amendment. But you guys should know that. We only saw one office. On our video, all the other offices did great. But it only takes one bad official, one bad cop, one bad anything to spoil the bunch. Subscribe to MAA Audit, and that's the reason I stopped you today.